Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome yourself to another episode of the Blind Counter Podcast. I am your host with most, the Offset, aka Big Bob here, and I'm joined today with my co-host and executive producer himself. You guys might know him as the GOAT of entertainment and marketing. It is Mr. AKIIRA, AMANE. How we doing, Mr. AMANE? How you been?
Yo, that was for being out 2 weeks. That was the best one yet,
Hey.
intro wise, bro. Hey, I've been good. I've been good. Took a little break. It's been a Monday, but yeah, getting work done. It feels good to get work done, and we got some things planned. We can talk about later. I can mention that it's coming to mind actually.
Ooh,
Ooh,
we got a
okay, we
gifted
got 30.
subscription from Pergmentum_trash. Yo, appreciate the
Hey,
sub, my guy. That's
off
Big
the
Perg.
intro.
Big
That's
Perg off
Big
the
Perk.
intro. We like that.
Thank you. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
been good,
man.
bro. That made it better. That
That
made
made
it
it a
better.
hell of a lot better.
What about you? What about you?
Hey, man.
Hell yeah.
We took last week off. We had to get caught up on a couple things here, and it was a little slow on topics of discussion. So we took a week off to let everything build up. And holy hell, things have been built
Yeah.
up. So we got a lot to
Popping
talk about.
off.
Yeah, a lot to talk about. But the past week, it's been good. We had that hurricane come through. It didn't affect me too much. It did rain a lot here. I know over your neck of the woods, it's a little bit hectic. More damage
Bro.
there.
Yeah, I didn't even. We can definitely mention that. It was. You would expect it being near the coast here to get hit, but we actually got really lucky and it curved in. But like upstate in South Carolina as well. Like, I mean, bro, North Carolina especially.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I got a homie trapped up there right now. He was able to call me. He's fine, thankfully. But yeah, dude, like it's some Katrina type shit, low key.
Yeah, dude, I saw some of the damage, man. I was like, dude, that's insane. Like Twitter has been blowing up with all
Hmm.
kinds of videos and floods and whatnot. So yeah, it's been crazy, man. So I'm glad everyone's starting to get better, and I'm glad that
Hopefully they
everyone's
get
safe.
relief. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, that's a big deal. No one's really. I mean, they're talking about it, but like they're not talking about it. It's crazy.
yeah, it is crazy, man. Weird times we're living in right now, ladies and gentlemen. Really weird times,
Yeah.
but hey, with time, everything will hopefully get better. So. But moving on into some more positive things here, we have a lot to talk about, so we can jump right into it here. We have Rostermania. These past 2 weeks have been pretty quiet, and then the last week just popped off like crazy. So we're gonna go into the
Absolutely.
absolutely crazy here. So a little update on Call of Duty League itself. So there will be no more minimum salary requirements for the CDL starting next season here. So the last couple of years, the minimum was set at 55 grand a year. That will be no more. So teams will instead have to abide by minimum salaries in states in which they operate. So it's no longer going to be a state I guess a CDL operation. It's going to be more so the allocation of the state requirements and laws set in stone there.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this here?
Uh, I
Is this a
mean, there's
good
two
thing or bad
sides
thing?
to it. I think it's more. This might be a hot take. I think it's more of a good thing. Um, but there's definitely bad sides to it. I'll start with the bad. Maybe one or two things. But one, I mean, you're guaranteed something. Like if you get picked up, it's like an ASIM situation. It's going to be tough to win and get prize money. Like at least you got 55K to work with while you figure out your career and play and be active in the tournaments and everything. But I mean, you get to a point for that. It's where like you're spending all your time focusing on, okay, well now I'm on this roster, that roster, and when really like if the passion is there, I feel like the teams would stay together maybe, but it would be more of like we need to take this serious, like we need to win because I don't have that 55K. It's probably going to go down to 30, 32, 34, like in some minimum salary states, like it's low, bro. So like I feel like it'll bring some passion back because you literally have to do that, and
Mm,
like maybe they'll stream scrims more because hey, I make $6,000 as an example. I make 6 grand in 2 days streaming scrims. I'm going to stream our scrims, like that kind of thing. More content for the scene, more content for us to watch. You know, block the mini map, mute comms, play some music, but let us watch. Like give us something more. So in that side of it is good to me, but to keep from yapping, I think. it's gonna make people do more, which is some would say that's a bad thing, but like it's gonna eliminate. How would you want to say it? Not eliminate, because they're gonna be there. It's gonna be like the ones who want it the most will start to rise and float towards the top because of passion and other factors, hard work, etc. Streaming, making a brand for themselves. I mean, Scump, Nadeshot. This will create the next generation of that
Hmm.
if this goes through. I mean, as it's going through, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I
Like
agree.
it's hard work. It's hard work, but it's worth what it does for you and the scene.
Yeah, I mean, I agree on, both sides there, where it's going to be more passion than just coasting through the league there. It's going to be like, all right, look, we're not in it for the money, we're in it to win. So I can definitely see that league, that side of it there. So it's going to be a double-edged sword. So we're going to, I mean, only time will tell at this point to really see what I guess, the repercussions are going to be for this year. But to say the least, at least it's saving money and not setting higher expectations for inflated rates. I don't know. Well, only
I
time will
mean,
tell.
think of that. Yeah, say if it didn't go this way, and they rose it another 5 to 60, they're like, okay, cool. Like, and then they like to me that automatically puts them in their chair, like they're sitting down a little deeper. Like, all right, bet. I'm about to hit some DoorDash, maybe smoke, blah blah blah. I'll wake up and hit scrims. No, like you got to be like, all right, hey, what's up, stream? Like, blah blah blah. This is so and so, and then hire an editor for TikTok. Like, grind, literally build a business for yourself. And I think that's healthy. I mean, we're in late stage capitalism. You have to do that, or you work for somebody else.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, so moving on there, no more minimum requirements for a salary
Praise.
here. And then we have also some crazy updates here. For the CDL, we simply cannot sustain the contracts we have. They were made under different circumstances prior to the CDL model, and the best path forward is to reset and let everyone explore their options. This was coming from the Toronto Ultras CEO Grazin on CDL contracts and Rostermania here. So here's his big ass tweet here. You guys can read it for yourselves. I don't want to go into too much of a yap session here, but it sounds like with the dissolve of the CDL expectations for these salaries, that everyone's starting to kind of clean house and start fresh again with a brand new set of ideas. So I don't know what your thoughts were on this as well.
Uh, I see Bambi's question. Before we answer, I would say that just reading through it, like it does seem because it's not franchised anymore. Anyone can come in to a certain extent if they got the funds and the structure. Um, I get it. Like the ultimate thing for what since we watched, I was over at your crib watching Cold War. I was like, oh, it's a league now, blah blah blah. Like I remember how it used to be. Like I feel like it's going to rhyme with what it was and what it has been moving forward, and I think that's just what he's getting at too. This dude's a little crazy, I can't lie, but like, I mean, he's just telling it like it is, which is more than most people that high up would do. So, I mean, at least he's giving us some intel in a way.
And we have a Q&A coming in from Bambi_63. He's mentioned to us saying, what do you think your salary would be if you entered the league at your current skill level? That's a great question. I would say at least 100 grand. At least 100 grand.
Gotta get that 6 fig at
Gotta get
least.
that six
Yeah.
figs. Gotta get that six figs in there.
I see, I see.
Yes, sir.
But I mean,
Um,
this is interesting. I feel like they're still getting paid a lot, and even if the money goes down, it was interesting to see everyone just like kind of. We'll talk about it in a little bit, but like they just kind of left Cloud9. I was not expecting that.
yeah, no, I was not expecting Cloud9 to blow up like it did, but I guess with everything kind of fumbling and crumbling at the core of it, I mean, it just sounds like everyone's doing the same thing here. So I'm interested to see what Ultra's got up their sleeve for this season here. But moving on, then we also have some new sources here saying that Optic has also asked their players to take a pay cut. Now I'm not exactly sure how big of a pay cut that is. Now this does sound outrageous, but from what I'm kind of gathering from just the 2 weeks that we've been looking at it, looks like I would say that the Optic players are probably making upwards of about like 500 grand, right? And then they would probably be asked like, "Hey man, like let's just 400 grand. Is that cool, man? Take a 100 off, you know, like from 5 to 400 isn't that big of a deal. It is a pay cut, but technically, I mean, you're still making buku and boatloads of money still. So I can see where like everyone's starting to cut back from these inflation prices and the dissolve of the CDL requirements and stuff like that. I don't know what you're reading when you see this here. What are your thoughts on that?
Uh, it's kind of funny, like LAT be able to afford the Avengers. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
This too, like Pred's spending all this money on a world tour right now. Like this is hilarious. He's like, he's got to get to the stream.
Yeah.
I saw Dashier TJ joking about that on like some clip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he said, "What's up, chat?" Like,
Please sub, please sub.
he's like, "We gotta get this sub train going. I'll get that sub." But yeah, no, I think it's definitely like I get it. They're world champs. You're asking it's like Michael Jordan telling him like, "Hey, you got 40 million this year, brother, and you just won for like the 4th time, but we're gonna need you to make like 30 million next year. Is that straight?" It's still $30 million, bro.
Yeah.
So it's fine, but that's an exaggerating example. I mean, I'll gladly take their salary and continue to take pay cuts like that for the next 10 years. So it's really like just how you look at it.
Yeah, yeah. It's just their perspective of, I guess, where you're at it in life, you know.
Streaming, sponsorships, brand deals, all that shit makes it up. And like that kind of goes back to the other thing, like just keep grinding, build your brand, like make your name, whether that's with the help of someone or some team, some organization like Optic, or if you have to do it alone. It is what it is.
It is what it is. All right. Well, yeah, I like that. Moving on here, then we also have sources of LAG are in still talks about selling the spot. EU-based organizations most likely to observe or I guess take on that spot there for LAG. So I would say it looks like introducing LAG Gentlemates would be probably I mean, it's a good guess. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so LAG is gonna sell their spot here. So we'll see what that looks like in the coming months and weeks here. Moving on. Then we also have Royal Ravens are starting to build a roster. Nothing set yet to the core trio of Slasher, Gwen, and TJ. Seems very likely. So the roster right now that's rumored is Slasher, Mac, Gwen, and Teach. So what are your thoughts for this Royal Ravens team right here? Slasher, Mac, Gwen, and Teach.
Actually, like I don't know about Mac. I mean, no disrespect. I don't know the guy. We saw him walking around at what was it? One of the events in like 2023, 4 maybe. I don't remember, but Mac and Cheese. I don't know. I like the Gwen, Tej, and Slasher thing. I mean, Slasher's keeps everything in line. So like, I feel if you get anybody, he'd be a pretty decent pickup. And then Gwen and Tej. Yeah, with Slasher, that would look good, but I just don't know about Mac, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know about Mac. Mac's a big question mark for me as well. Slasher, I do like Slasher. Who would be the AR? I guess Mac or Gwen? Was Gwen the AR last year? I thought he was a sub.
I thought he was a sub. It'd be Mac and Slasher ARs.
Mac, Slasher, AR, Gwen, Teach for subs. I like the Gwen, Teach sub combo.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm fucking with Mac. I would like to see. I'd like to see Illy come in here, and turn some heads. But we'll see how that works. I guess I don't know what the hell's going on with him. Slasher and Mac would be a flex.
I would think Illy, if he was, by all alleged stories, all good to go, and his thumb was straight, then yeah, I would take an unknown variable in Illy over Mac. But as it stands, I would take Mac over Illy right now.
Yeah, and Bambi does bring up a good point too, saying that this game might be a 3-sub meta game. So I can see that. I can see that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how when the game drops, what the meta's going to be like, and what the guns are going to be like as well.
I kind of like that for Optic. My bias take, because Kenny can just fucking.
He has good flags.
You feel me? Like yeah, Kenny can. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting year. I'm excited to see what this year brings. But moving on here, then we also have Minnesota Rocker are targeting Arcides, Paul X, Estriel, and Hook. Clay and Geo are also the other two ARs. in consideration for this as well. Nothing is set in stone, but it seems to be what Rocker has pivoted after trying to sign the rumored gentlemates roster. So looks like they're going to be cleaning house at Rocker and making a brand new team. So I really want to see Clay come in
Please.
and play one more year, dude. I don't want him to see you retire yet.
Paul X over Clay?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Paul X over Clay?
Hold on. Arcides over Clay? Arcides over Clay?
Yeah, but I would take Arcides and Clay over fucking. I'm no disrespect. I always have to preface, like, Paul X is a good player, but, like, Arcides, world champion. Clay, multi-world champion. Like, then you got Paul X. Like,
I don't know, man.
See, look at him. He's just waiting on that
He's
call,
waiting on that
and,
phone.
Wait, scroll up one more time. Sorry. For Rocker. Clay on Rocker would be kind of...
Yeah, Clay brings a fan base. So any team that picks him up, maybe like on the lower end of the CDL rosters or teams there, would definitely benefit from having Clay on their team, just because of the tenure that he brings and the eyeballs that he brings as well. Definitely a good brand building teammate and candidate for their team. So I'm just interested to see why he's not.
What do you think about Estriel and Hugh?
Estriel showed a lot of potential last year. Hook also showed a lot of potential. They're very inconsistent, but when they're on, they're fucking on. So I'm interested to see how that works out. I really want to see. I know Paul X was in Challengers last year and was doing his damn thing, and Arcides as well. So I'm not sure.
Well, they were on Lore, right, or something else.
Yeah, Arcides was on Lore. I'm not. Was
Paul X on?
I think Paul X was with Arcides, so I think that might be true.
So, okay, there's a little more chemistry than I thought, but like still, in my opinion, Clay, Arcides, he would keep Arcides' trolliness in check, and then Estriel and Hugh knows plenty. He's been playing forever, but Estriel could learn a lot from Clay.
Yeah.
And I feel like that would elevate Hugh as well. And then, so I don't know, but I might just be copium on trying to get Clay back in there.
Yeah. And then Bambi is bringing up some stats from the 2024 season here. So Clay had a .91 KD and Arcides had a .94 KD.
We like the stats in the chat.
We do like the stats in the chat coming in live. But I will say, wasn't Arcides dropped halfway through the season? So that wasn't a full season out of Arcides. So who knows? I mean, his KD, if he would have stayed in the league, it could have been a lot worse, too. So
what was Paul X's KD? I'd like to know that one.
Yeah, I'd like to know that one, too. But
bring up the Lion Man cards now.
We're going to move on here while that comes up. 990 to 96 wasn't it going to be worse? Anyhow, but moving on, then we also have Minnesota Rocker here are signing Geo and Estriel for Black Ops 6 season. Hook's deal is currently worked on, so the main AR spot is still being sorted through Rocker right now. So it is Geo, Estriel, and possibly Hook, and then they just need one more AR to kind of come in.
Bambi in the chat, who would you pick out of who's free right now for either to replace Paul X or Arcides? You'd probably keep Arcides based on what I see in the chat, but who would Big Bam put in that AR spot?
He's saying Arcides is better than Clay, so he's putting Arcides on that AR spot here.
Yeah, but what about Paul X? Replacing him, or are you keeping him?
I wonder who you would replace him with.
Yeah, that's the question. It's a Big Bam.
It is.
Where's he at? He's probably looking out. He's probably like...
Yeah, you know, his mechanical keyboard going dumb right now.
Yeah, he's about to make a play off that on Prospect.
Yeah, for real. Replace with anyone decent.
Tibbs giving the keys.
Yeah, so then moving on here to Cloud9. So Cloud9 wished farewell to Hydra, Kismet, Caesar Skies, Cinder, D-Real, and their other coach, Matt Fisher. And the only one that stands is Sib for Cloud9. So it looks like they're going to build around Sib, Mr. Dante himself over there at Cloud9. Obviously, he's going to be the AR, and he's going to have 2 subs to get and then a flex. And I'm not sure who's going to be on this team or who's possible to be looked for on this team here, but I'm actually interested to see how they build around Sib and what that's going to look like for this season here. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I feel like I heard something, but it might have been someone else other than Sib. but like we might even have it on here to be honest. But talking just a little something with maybe Attach. I don't know. Him and Attach. I think I heard something, and maybe Nero. But I think it's pretty interesting. I thought Sib was gone. Like you know, he's probably like hell yeah. Even though he's got to rebuild a whole team, but you know, still staying on Cloud9's kind of nice. I feel like Cloud9 could really. They just don't have a lot of options to pick from to fill in that fourth spot. But you would expect them to be there, like you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I feel like if this rumored roster if I remember correctly, they might do it.
Okay. Yeah, so Cloud9 squad wiped except for Sib here, coaching and teammates as well. So we'll see what we got here. Bambalam coming in here saying Sib, Attach, Nero, and Joe Deceives would be nice. Yeah. That is a good shout. I really like that. I do like that a lot. Nero's he's a good damn sub player. I don't know why he doesn't have a team yet, but Attach, I do like Attach, and I do Joe Deceives. Yeah, I like that. I like that team a lot. I
think that would work well.
Yeah, I can see that turning some heads.
Need Joe in there.
Yo. All right, well, moving on. Then we also have an update here from John, aka Tupac Thug Lord, here saying that he's a free agent and was released this year after 4 years with FaZe, being the S&D coach for FaZe. He's 175 to 103 in all of S&D from the 4 years that he was in there. So I'm interested to see how Tupac Thug Lord, where he's going to end up finding himself on a roster this year as well.
Interesting. I mean, why would you? I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
That's all I can say.
We'll see.
Crowder's like a remote coach too, but like these guys are crazy. The chemistry with Simp and Cell and Abizi, I get it. Draza, is nasty, but they really cleaning house for real.
Yeah, it's been an interesting offseason this year for sure.
Shout out Thug Lord though.
Shout out Thug Lord. Then to just kind of wrap things up here for an update here, we have the expected teams so far according to September 30th. So we have Atlanta FaZe is going to be sticking together with Abizi, Cilium, Draza, and Simp. Boston Breach is rumored to be Cammy, Purge, Awakening, and Snoopy. What do you think about Cammy, Purge, Awakening, and Snoopy for Boston Breach?
So let's see, 3 rumored here. Okay. I honestly don't. It could be worse. I mean, it's not going to be like it might be a surprise team. I don't think it's going to be a dark horse team. So I feel like a C tier team, to be honest. But it's not bad. It's not bad.
It just depends on where, like,
it depends on how Awakening's coming. If Purge learns some shit from last year, I trust Cammy. I do not trust Snoopy, but it is another year. He gets tested. I mean, he's a good kid. I think, we saw him that one champs, but
2022.
I just don't know, man.
Or 23, I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna speed run through all these rosters. Bottom 4 maybe. I would say so. I'm just gonna speed run through all these rosters right here for the updates. I'm not over here just brain rotting everybody here. So Atlanta FaZe is sticking together. Boston Breach is Cammy, Purge, Awakening, Snoop. Then we have Carolina Royal Ravens, which is rumored to be Gwen, Mac, Slasher, and TJ. Then our LAG is going to be sold probably to the Gentlemates, and that rumored roster is going to be Kismet, Lens, Priesta, and Skies. So it looks like C9 is moving to LAG to be the Gentlemates here, with Priesta from the old team and Skies and Kismet from the current team, and then Lens coming over from Rocker. So I do like this team.
French sub.
Yeah, I like that.
I like this one. I do.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting roster there. And then D-Real and Marky B will be the coaches as well. So interesting.
Nice.
Then LA Thieves, surprising. This is a huge ass Rostermania here for LA Thieves. So they acquired Ghosty, Envoy, Hydra, and Scrap. And they also obtained Sender for a coach, as well as Shane for their coaching staff. So I honestly think that they are a top 4 team on paper, possibly top 2 team on paper. This is an absolute mega star team right here. We got Hydra and Scrap. those two, the chem there, Ghosty's a great AR, and then Envoy is definitely the X factor there, kind of cleaning up in between those three there. I'm really excited to see how this team meshes well. I know there's a lot of personalities that go into here. I'm interested to see how they're going to mesh well through the ups and downs of this season here. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, a lot of ups and downs. Just kind of one thing that sticks out about Sender coming over. Like, I feel like Shane, just to talk on LAT, is like more of like that hype kind of guy, and I feel like Sender is still going to bring what they actually need in a coach. But I don't even know how do you pronounce the first name in the Falcons? I don't even know, bro.
What? Falcons?
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about moving on the Falcons here. So the rumored Falcons
I
team.
just curious. Yeah, what is it?
I'd say Aldex, ALD, Aldex. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know what.
But I mean, I feel like they're gonna be just bottom four for the first while. Like they're gonna like speed up and ramp up. But I mean, like when you look at LA Thieves, when even Gentle Mates, like there's like a stepping stone that they got to do. But it'll be fun to witness that. So at least we got that going for us.
Yeah. So yeah, dude. I mean, I'm excited for the LAT roster, and then I'm interested to see how Vegas Falcons is going to show up here. So the confirmed roster for Falcons is going to be, excuse me, I'm sorry for butchering these names, but they are completely just random ass letters here. So it's going to be 5 ALDX, so I'm going to call it Aldex, and XNID, King Abadi, and Roxas. And they're going to be coached by Luti. So anybody who hasn't been following up with the Falcons here, they are a Saudi Arabia team, and they will be joining the CDL here under the Las Vegas franchise Falcons. Moving on here, then we also have Miami Heretics is rumored to be Lucky, Metals, Real, and Rencor, with Vickle being a possible unknown sub, as well as Methods Sick as their coach again. Then we also have Minnesota Rocker, rumored to be Arcides, Geo, Estriel, and Hook. Then the New York Subliners, a.k.a. Cloud9, is rumored to be Attach, Crimp, Nero, and Sib. And Accuracy is rumored to be their coach. Wow, okay. So we have Accuracy with a little rumored possible coach situation over here at Cloud9. Interesting. What are your thoughts on this updated rumor roster for Cloud9?
Accuracy and Sib from Surge, that would be kind of lit. Crimp and Nero, I really like that. This is what? Attach. Well, Cramp, really? Hold up.
Yeah.
Interesting. But Sib, Attach, I like it. Nero, I like it. Crimp, I do like Crimp, but we saw it at Champs. It was just kind of like it'll ramp up and then just like what the hell, and then he'll come back, and so I don't know about that. Love the coach position right there. I hope that's true.
Yeah, I hope so too, because I honestly think he's going to be a great coach. He brings a lot to the table, and the way that he thinks about COD is just unique in itself, and so it definitely brings a lot to the table. And with his chemistry built up with Sib, and I'm sure Attach respects him as well, because they're pretty tenured in their COD resume. Crimp and Nero's a damn good sub, and Crimp being a more of a newcomer definitely makes this a good roster, a good potential roster for sure. Then moving on, then we also have Optic Texas sticking together, so it's going to be Dashy, Kenny, Pred, and Shotzi with Karma and JP Krez as their coaches. And then the rumored Toronto Ultra roster is going to be Beans, Kleenex, Joe Deceives, and Insight. Beans, Kleenex, Joe Deceives, and Insight. So it looks like Kleenex and Insight are going to be sticking with Ultra, and then they're going to be picking up Joe Deceives and Beans. Interesting. Okay, I like that. And then the very last but not least team is going to be the Vancouver Surge, which is rumored to be 04, Abuza, Nasty, and Hixie with their coach Rambo Ray. I don't know if I like that team. Nasty and Hixie.
That's weird. Don't they look similar?
They do look similar, Nasty and Hixie, but dude, I'll be honest, man, like Nasty wasn't nasty this year, and Hixie he was in challengers all year, this previous year, and so I don't know how this team's gonna mesh well. I mean, I know Abuza, he shows up and does the damn thing. 0-4 as well. I just have a lot of question marks around this roster here. What are your thoughts?
I mean, just looking at it, yes. Can't lie.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
pretty
Abuza. I love Abuza, but like, they're all good players. Rambo, you know, he's tenured as well. But what are they doing, bro?
I don't know, dude. I think they're just in shambles, dude. So I'll be honest.
They're too focused on their intro video cinematics.
They're too busy spending money on their intros to figure out what the hell's going on.
Focus on the damn team.
Yeah, for real, dude, for real. Yeah, so that's going to be the rostered rumors here for the end of September. So I'll be interested to see how the rest of this kind of pans out here. I'll be really interested to see what's going on here. But yeah, that's the Rostermania for 2024 so far.
That happened pretty quick too. It was so slow, and then bam, 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 bam.
Hell yeah, for real. All right. Then we're going to be moving on here out of Rostermania, then going into something new here. What was I doing here with that one? That's a dud. So now we have a little bit of a switch up here. We had the Kaysan Showdown 2v2 and Sim World starring draws. Let's go into a live listening here on this.
Here we go. Oh, I like that smoke. Big smoke from downtown. Should blow up on the inside of the courtyard. And is that going to make Simp and Abizi look sway? Oh, hell yeah. The teamwork. Wow,
he chowed.
Great work.
Oh my God!
What the fuck? What was that shit? Clip it! What?
Dude, he just shit on him, man. That was crazy. He dove out that window and just absolutely annihilated Draza. That's big Simp, dude. They're going to be nasty this coming up year, like always.
Don't try that.
Then on some other news here, we also had some updates for the Black Ops 6 movement. They're continuously updating and tweaking the movements here, and this is just some small updates saying that they have, I mean, as far as like everything here, I mean, this is a lot to kind of walk through here. Let's see. I wish I had maybe less to talk about on this, but I don't want to read all this here.
Like the top and the last part, maybe?
Yeah, okay, so reduce the minimum time to slide after sprinting to prevent accidental crouching when intending to slide, also known as a dead slide. Then they also changed the slight reduction to maximum slide duration.
I got that dead slide a lot.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see how that's going to work there. Just some tweaks of the movement here.
That comment, slight reduction to slide maximum
duration.
Slide duration.
Why?
One more down.
Wasn't even long in the first place. Like, what is the point of that? I don't know. But we'll see how it gets tweaked on the launch day. The movement will be updated a little bit at the launch. And then additional changes for Black Ops 6. Winner circles time will be reduced. The kill counter added to the heads-up display. Then we also have changes to the kill order mode, and then also updates to equipment, sleeper agent, and perks. So here's a little deep dive here. Camera motion on sprint, tactical slide, they're reducing all of that. They have some kill order tweaks that they're doing on that. Sleeper agent, remove the time added when earning eliminations while sleeper agent is active. That's cool. RCXD controls have been tweaked. Assassin and Bruiser moved to perk 1 and 2. Dexterity and Gunho moved from perk 1 to perk 2 to perk 1. I'm sorry. So they're just rearranging how the perks are going to be in there and everything like that. So some changes coming to Black Ops 6. I'm not going to go into detail as far as that because I'm sure things can also change. So just know there's some changes from the beta that will be going into the active launch. Then moving on to some other news here, then we have Nade Shot on the real reason why J-Cap left 100 Thieves. Let's go into a live listening.
Cap leaked since you didn't want to play, you didn't want to pay him for being in New Jersey. Listen, I love Jordan Kaplan, but that's not 100% the way it went down. I would have loved to have Cap as our coach forever. He told us that he was burnt out on coaching and didn't really want to coach anymore. Like, once he got everything settled with the move, I think he just realized that, or I don't know what he realized. I love Cap, bro. Guy did everything for our org that most coaches couldn't. So I know you said you were joking, but all the best, Cap. That's still one of my fucking boys.
Okay, that's very interesting news coming out of JCap and Nadeshot here, saying that he's burnt out and just wants to do his own thing. So I'm interested to see what his thoughts and moves are going into this next year here, if he's going to be streaming or if he's just going to be laying low and kind of doing his own thing, kind of like Crim 6. So yeah.
I hope he gets into content. I mean, that would be a shame.
Hell yeah, dude. He needs to. I mean, he's got a great resume for COD, so I mean, something.
Just play the new one and stream it, yeah.
Yeah, for real. Moving on. Then we also have Shotzi and Methods discussing the Illy situation here, so let's go into a live listening on what this update is.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Dude, I don't know the Ender situation, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what, like...
Listen, bro. I think I have the best opinion on Ender. If Ender was, like, good to go, like, ready to play, he'd be in all these Black Ops 3 chows. He'd be, like... Bro, Ender's always been a grinder. Always. And now he's just not a grinder. So that tells me something's wrong.
Bro, he hasn't played... He hasn't gotten on Battle.net in over a month.
Really?
Yeah, I have Madden.
Is that what you're looking at right now?
Yeah, I'm literally... Look, Illy. Offline for 1 month. I know Ender, he's definitely dirty enough to, like, get on a ringer and grind, but, like... It wouldn't make sense to do that because of the fact here. Listen to me or listen to this. So going into this last off season, like going into MW3 or whatever, right? He would always play fucking Cold War chows, like with Byron and like all these other guys, and he was fucking running people. But
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like he would
this
be
off
grinding.
season, he's yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, fuck, dude.
Actually,
I don't think
so
he's playing, bro.
Bro, if
I think
Ender's,
he's literally retiring. I mean, deadass too.
if Ender's like healthy and good to go, he's gross. He could be a real like heavy player if he can make it work.
Ah, fuck. It's annoying, dude, because I kind of know like the situation, bro. But like, I've already reached out to Ender, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I already know the situation, bro. Like, but it's fucked for me to say it because like it's just something that is between me and him type shit, you know. So I'd rather like not say it.
Interesting. So what I'm gathering here is something behind the scenes, more personal, is going on with Illy. So maybe they could be trolling and just leading people
Like,
the wrong,
keeping him,
keeping him in the dark, and then making it more of a big surprise when he does emerge from on a team. I don't know, but from what it sounds like he's got something personal going on, and who knows? I don't want to make stipulations on, what's going on, but
It'd
it's
be easy to, but yeah, we have no idea.
there's nothing going on. But yeah, best of
Illy, come back.
baby, come back. Don't you want to
Put it
play
all-
duty?
Put them prize picks on you.
Yeah, man. So I really want Ender to come back in as well as Clayster.
Yeah.
Moving on. Then we also have Paco, You're My New Scump, love from Nadeshot here. So let's go into a live listening on what this looks like.
I just want you guys to know.
Oh my God, that was super loud. I'm so sorry.
You two coming together, I'm milking you for everything you got. Paco, you're my new scump, brother. And then you're maybe. We'll see.
We have to get them to hit the HBR, right?
What?
Fuck no. Bro, Paco thinks he's dog shit. I promise you, he's dog shit.
Yeah, it's not the way to start off. Paco, I'm actually very excited for you to be here. I'm stoked. Don't listen to him. I'm fired up.
No, but you want to team with me because you keep telling me. I mean, Paco says the same thing about me, so. 35 minutes, 5-0. Okay, I literally played on a PS5. I played on a PS5.
If you can win against me, you just have to join me.
PS5.
You just have to join me.
I mean,
When you can,
we gotta join each other, apparently.
So how many think we're going to get first year?
First year, like, I'm gonna say pre-year, 2 majors and champs. What? We're gonna give him another 3.
Who's going to win the other events?
What?
Alright, let's see what you're
I told Matt.
Let's give a shit answer. We're gonna win every single event.
Paco, how many we getting?
We're getting everything.
now that's a superstar.
That's a superstar. Dude, they're a vibey squad for sure, man. I'm interested to see how they're gonna mesh. And dude, this is, oh man, like this could go so many routes, in my opinion here. But I'm it's funny to see how LAT. I mean, dude, this is gonna be a trolly ass team, bro. We got Nadeshot, the fucking goofy goober himself, at the helm.
Look at that dude, bro.
Yeah, man, he thinks he's part of the team still, bro. That shit's hilarious, dude. But yeah, man.
Yeah, Envoy coming back is kind of lit.
Yeah, Envoy coming back. He won champs with LAT the one time he was on LAT. And then obviously Paco, he's got some great talent coming in. Scrap, he's due for a ring, and then Ghosty, a young up and coming whippersnapper with the shots, man. So I'm excited to see.
Pick.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how this is gonna turn out, man. But
We
moving
got
on, we got him. He's cheesing hard.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. All right. Well, moving on. Then we also have Nade Shot instantly regretting signing Snap after seeing him do this on stream as a new LAT player. Let's go into a live listening on this trolley shit.
This Bob on CMG.
What's poppin', G? Oh my. Stream, what's poppin'?
Oh, that was a bad decision, brother. I need that money
What's
back.
poppin'?
100 Thieves. I need it back. Who the fuck does this guy think he is? Snoop Dogg? What is going on, brother?
I'm ashing on myself.
Oh,
Shit
my
is hilarious.
God,
Buddy faded.
what does he think this is, dude? Bro, what is going on? Has he ever done this on stream, Chad? I didn't even know the fucking guy streamed.
With the 10. Yo, Sam, you ready? 15, Sam. 15.
Yo,
not
tell
10.
Sam.
Wait, 15 or 10?
He can't even read, bro. He don't even know simple math. There's no way this guy's reading spawns, bro. He can't even read the fucking screen. Scrap might have aura, dude. I hate to admit it. Scrap, that ass might have aura.
Dude, what the fuck, bro? Oh my god. Dude, this is such a, like, I feel like this is just going to be just the vibiest team. Man, I mean, like, you got Nade Shot instigating all this trolley shit going on, clipping, doing clip farms and whatnot, dude. I'm so done, dude. I'm so done.
Ashing on himself.
Yeah,
on a brand
dude.
new hoodie. Come on, bro.
Buddy does not give a damn. He got a bag and was like, yeah, we better win everything.
Seriously.
Then moving on into some other news for Call of Duty. With the update of Season 6, looks like the Rook skin is allegedly immune to aimbot and cheaters in Warzone. According to someone on YouTube, the operator skin causes cheaters to lock into the air instead of the skin, and the skill apparently the skin has a built-in anti-cheat. The skin operator was originally from the Modern Warfare 2 Season 5 Battle Pass. So if anybody was active on the Battle Pass back in the day on Modern Warfare 2 in Season 5, you will be able to unlock this character right here, which has apparently some sort of bug that allows cheaters to not aim lock on you. So
interesting. I wonder if they're gonna just, how's the skin do better than Ricochet?
Dude, I don't know, man. I find that fucking hilarious though, and trolly as all get out.
Apply the coding to every skin in the game and it's fixed.
Yeah, for real. I don't understand. This
I have
game
no
is
idea.
so buggy and so interesting to say the least. Dude, I don't even know. I don't even know.
You can't make it up either.
You
That's
can't
the
make it
crazy
up.
part.
You can't make it up. That's Call of Duty for you. Anyhow, but moving on. Then we also have Scrap putting the Warzone guys in the blender. So if you guys haven't noticed that there was some slander going around on the TL between the Warzone guys and the CDL guys, and this is what sparked the 2v2 showdown that Kaysan hosted, and so let's go into a live listen in on Scrap putting the War guys in their place. Warzone guys.
Shoulders. Shoulders. You're never going to get them both, but if they don't chow at the same time, this is not going to work out. And it's tricks from Scrap.
Wow, what a play.
Day one tricks.
God.
Yup.
Can we find the 2v1?
They just don't
Shifty's
know
got to find the
about it, I
snapper
mean.
here.
Oh my God. We forgot about that jump, huh?
I don't know if they ever knew about that jump.
Dude, Scrap
Scrap.
is literally putting them down, dude. Yeah, I love the banter, bro. It shit's hilarious, makes it so entertaining to watch, and I love it. I love it so much.
They said Ahsoka was watching Tom or Zuma stream like outside of the glass, and he was like, "Yo, you can come in here, bro." Just like picture him like standing there, just like watching.
Hey, can I join?
Hey guys, I got some food. That shit's funny.
Yeah, I find that funny. So that was a cool little clip there. Then moving on, then we also have another Optic Legacy match going down on October 12th of this year. The Optic Dynasty team versus the Optic Texas team for this year as well. They'll be hosting that at the Esports Stadium there in Texas. So we're going to have the current roster of Optic of Kenny, Pred, Shotzi, and Dashi versus the OG Optic team, which was Crim6, Formal, Karma, and Scump Dump. What you thinking? What you think, man? Just a normal Modern Warfare 3 S&D 4v4. Who comes out victorious? Who comes out victorious? What do you think?
Probably the left squad, to be honest.
The current team's gonna win.
I think if they did that. What do you think if they played like BO4 or like Vanguard or something?
Yeah, I mean, dude, I honestly think they should play like at least a couple different CODs. I don't know the setup or how everything's gonna be. Let's go into the link, see if it gives us any more details there. $10 for admission, first face off for the very first time. La 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 la. They don't have details on the actual match, so I'm sure that's gonna come out pretty soon.
I wonder, yeah, like the time. And all that stuff too, but I mean that's a vibey pick, bro. I love that pick.
That's awesome, yeah. Optic's doing their damn thing like always, providing content in the off season, entertaining stuff as always. So go ahead and tune in the 12th, which is going to be what? A Saturday, next Saturday, not this following Saturday, but the 12th, which is going to be 2 weeks from now. This recording. But moving on. Then we also have. Let me see. We already talked about that one already, and sources from Gentlemates, we already talked about that already. Okie dokie. And other news here, then we also have the PlayStation 5 Pro 30th Anniversary Edition here. So for anyone who doesn't know, PlayStation has been out for 30 years now, and they have released their 30th Anniversary Collector's Edition of the PlayStation 5 Pro. And this is a little snapshot here. So you got the classic PS1 color scheme going on it. And I don't know, man. I'm kind of digging the looks of it, man. I would buy one here, but you know, obviously it's gonna be too damn expensive and not worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like it. If you were to buy this and keep it sealed,
yeah.
But like, I mean,
but to use
other
it,
than that, just
nah. This is a collector's item.
What are you doing?
Collector's item.
What are you doing?
Collector's item. But I think it looks cool.
PS4, like.
Yeah,
you can open it, and I did, but like I would rather have that thing sealed right now.
Yeah, for sure. Hang on, give me 2 seconds. Be right back.
All right. But I think about while Big Bob's gone, what is up with the portal?
Dogs are going crazy. I had to close that door real quick in the middle of the podcast.
In the middle of the what is up with the portal, bro? Like,
portal?
What is that? Yeah, like the middle device is called the portal. Like that thing is so stupid, bro.
Is that like the PlayStation, the PSP or some shit? Is that their
like cloud gaming in your under your home, you know, household from the PlayStation?
That's on the go.
Yeah, you're like on the couch playing the PS5, but you can still watch TV. It's literally that is their solution for just getting a PC with a second screen.
Dead ass.
It's so stupid, bro.
Kind of funny though.
Yeah.
I like the color schemes though. That's the only thing. It's a collector's item.
Is amazing.
Yeah, it's a good collector's item. I'd say.
30 years, dog.
It's crazy. 30 years. And here's a side-by-side here of the boxes that would come. So here's the original PlayStation 1 that released 30 years ago, and then here's the PlayStation 5 Pro box edition right here. So very similar in the scheme of how they marketed it as well 30 years ago. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Then moving on, then we also have a interesting build here. So we with H2M being released and all these other different CODs being released here, they have a Call of Duty Phantom, which was a Ghost prototype, has gone public. Which I honestly think this was a Advanced Warfare build without the jetpacks. And if anyone's interested, they have the torrent download link right here for anybody who's interested. Go ahead and look up Forward Leaks Alt on Twitter, and he's got it posted right there on his Twitter for anyone that wants to do that and check it out. I'd be down to play it. Or are you talking about H2M or are you talking about this?
Phantom.
I'm down. I'm down. We'll have to figure it out. It'd be cool as fuck to play.
Yeah. What are the comments like? Is it legit? Let's see.
How much of it is fan
All
made?
made by-
None.
okay.
None of it is fan made at all. So
It's
this
legit
is
malware. Stupid. Damn, you caught me.
What the fuck?
Advanced Warfare. What?
Yeah, dude. This was a prototype for Advanced Warfare before the jetpacks, not ghosts. Okay, that's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was. Okay, yeah. So that's gonna be, dude. Imagine.
We need to look up a YouTube video on this.
Yeah, for real, dude. Let's see here.
We will report back. Or right now, yeah, we're live.
Let's do a quick
This
search
better
on the
be real.
YouTube. Do a quick search on the YouTube real quick and see what we got. Call of Duty goes Phantom. Call of Duty goes Phantom.
Great content needs
All
a
right.
great audience.
We're not doing this.
Hell.
Anyhow, but yeah, if you guys want to go check that out, you guys can check it out for yourselves. Legit link. So go ahead and pop in there. But then on some other news and some esports, we also have the Counter-Strike 2 pro player Nico smashing a hole in the desk after failing to clutch a 1 versus 5 on the main stage. Let's go into a live listen in here.
What a play. God damn, he hits that table hard. Who can blame it? Yo, okay. Collateral damage. The table's gone down, Anders. In all my years, I've never seen that, and justified, I think. He hit it with some force. Oh my God, he's bleeding. We've got blood for the first time in a semi-final. Never let anybody... What a play.
Buddy Banana slammed his desk, dude. Oh
Straight
my
up.
God, and left a hole, and he's bleeding a little bit on his pinky. That's hilarious, dude. First time everyone's... it's been in
And
blood.
now you do that with your mouse hand? You are tripping, dude. You're tripping. I'm bad on a good day. And to punch something and get back to it? Nah.
Dude, that's hilarious, dude. So funny, bro. Punched a hole in the desk and everything. He's bleeding on his pinky. Hilarious. Brought it on stage afterwards, dude. Oh my God, dude. That is.
He needs to keep it.
You need to get everyone to sign that. That is hilarious, dude.
The table slammer. Let's go.
All right. Well, moving on, then we also have Battlefield reportedly having a BR being free to play, led by Vince Zambella, which is from the Apex Legends studio, and is undoubtedly taking aim at the industry giants like Warzone and PUBG. So we have a contender here for Battlefield. BR being a competitor here for the damn thing here. What are your thoughts on a battle royale for Battlefield?
Please, just anything Battlefield new. Like, I want it. I just want to try it. You know what I mean? Like,
Hell yeah.
I do miss Battlefield. It says, what, can you click into the actual thing again one more time for the picture?
Yeah.
It says 2027 and 2030. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so the game's going to take place between 2027 and 2030 with a campaign focused on more of a private military going up against NATO. The game will be set in various locations worldwide, including Gibraltar and the USA, which is also believed to be the setting for the Battle Royale experience. Tropical location.
Miami.
Interesting. But let's cut to the chase and talk about multiplayer. The aim is currently for 45 different weapons on launch, double that for what Battlefield 2042's core multiplayer experience launched with. In addition, the goal is around 10 multiplayer maps and putting in the line with likes of Battlefield 1, 3, and 4. The game will also see a significant overhaul of destruction, and while I couldn't verify if this means the return of Levolution, over half of the dozen sources mentioned that the game would also have high caliber destruction akin to Rainbow Six Siege.
Interesting. Okay.
Very interesting. So I'm excited for some new Battlefield to be released next year as well. So we're going to keep an eye out on what that looks like here. But moving on, then we also have, in some other news here, Pokemon versus Pal World lawsuit going crazy. So let's go into a live listening on what that means for the gaming community as a whole.
Nintendo's Palworld lawsuit is more important than you think, because it impacts not just Palworld and Pokemon, but the very future of gaming. So what's the lawsuit all about? Why are they only acting now? And why are they expected to come out on top even if they don't win? Welcome to Fall Damage, the best source for the biggest gaming news. Calls for Nintendo to sue Palworld devs Pocket Pair are nothing new. Pokemon fans accused the game of copying pretty much from day one. To begin with, Nintendo said they would only do something about it if they seen something that infringed on the Pokemon IP. Everyone thought that if Nintendo did act, it would be because Palworld uses similar character models to Pokemon. But that's not what happened. Because Nintendo haven't accused Palworld of copying Pokemon, they've accused them of copying mechanics from Pokemon games. For example, Nintendo has patented the mechanic of a video game character throwing a ball to catch a monster, which is something you can do in Palworld. This means Palworld could be in legal trouble for using that mechanic, but more on that later. But Palworld has been out for a while, so why are Nintendo only acting now? Back in July, 6 months after it became a hit on Steam, Palworld devs Pocket Pair announced they were teaming up with Sony for global development and expansion. The new partnership could see Palworld expand beyond gaming to TV shows, card games, and more. If this expansion succeeds, Palworld would become a serious competitor to the Pokemon brand. So some have suggested Nintendo is going after Pocket Pair to disrupt their competition. After all, Pocket Pair is a small indie game company, and they've admitted they will have to allocate significant time into handling this lawsuit. Even if they lose, Nintendo will have forced Palworld to invest time and energy on legal support rather than developing their game. But if Nintendo wins, it could have an even bigger impact on the future of gaming, because this isn't the first time Nintendo has done something like this. Back in 2017, Nintendo filed against Japanese studio Colpal for 5 patent infringements. They settled outside of court as Nintendo won $30 million, and Colpal had to change some of their game mechanics. If they win this latest lawsuit, then Pocket Pair could be forced to make fundamental changes to Palworld and pay Nintendo for the privilege.
Yeah, so going into that, I mean, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, as far as like a whole for like the gaming community, I can see where like
water check.
Yeah, the water check here from Mick Haggis as well. Everyone get a water check in as well. But yeah, going back to Palworld here and Nintendo, I mean, I do understand like the inclusion of, you know, having the Pokemon realm being more exclusive to Pokemon developers, but as far as like eyeballs for Palworld and having something similar to that but in a game, if Pokemon would just pair up with Palworld, I honestly think that this game could be absolutely amazing. I just don't understand why it's such a greed thing that everyone's so hung up on. What are your thoughts?
I mean, like, Pokemon's coming up on its 30th anniversary too. Like, they are established. I mean, it's Pokemon with guns. It really is. And like, you fight as well, not just your pals. I played a damn good amount of Palworld, and I thought it was great. But I can see where they're coming from. But it literally is corporate trolling, and the source of that is greed. And you know, I mean, think of Blind Counter, multi-million-dollar company. Podcast comes out, Counter Blind. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about Call of Duty. Is it, huh?
And they just copy everything we do.
It's kind of like that. Yeah, it's just like, what? So I get it, but I mean,
Yeah.
they just need to let them rock, because that's good competition. Like,
It is. It only makes
Pokemon needs
everything
to innovate.
healthier. Competition makes everything healthier.
I'm not saying put guns in Pokemon, but yeah, innovation comes from shit like this, and I'm all for it.
Yeah. And I can understand, I mean, like Sailor's saying here in chat about the ball catching mechanism. If it's, you know, yeah, I get it, it's a pat, you know, legally they can't do that. So if they can go in and do like a jellyfish net or some shit like that, I don't know, man. But we'll see. Maybe there's gonna be some tweaks to Palworld soon, like with this lawsuit with Pokemon. But yeah, I do like that Palworld is pushing the boundaries, and it's definitely speaking volumes to the gaming community as well, with different developers behind Palworld on things like that too. Okay, then moving on to the last topic here, then we also have a clip of a live action movie for Minecraft. Let's go into a live listening on this cringy thing here.
This is a crafting table. Here's how it works. You place these elements in different patterns, and you got yourself a sweet blade. Want to see a blade? I'll show you a blade. Yeah! Hammer. That's okay, bud. Buckets are useful here.
Yeah, so Minecraft is going absolutely rogue with a live action trailer for Minecraft. Dude, what are your thoughts on something like this?
Jack Black built like that, dude, for real. But I don't know about this shit, bro. I just like looking at the camera, like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? Ass, yeah, ass.
Ass, dude.
Hey,
This
or
is
Sailor, if you're in the chat, what do you think about this? I don't know. Like, but yeah, McHaggis is.
Dude, this is it's cringy as hell, but you could tell it's definitely catered towards a cash grab for the little kids, man. This is absolutely insane. We got Jack Black and was that Jason Momoa as well in there?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean they got some A-list celebrities for this game, which I mean makes sense because Minecraft is so freaking huge, but dude, what the hell are we thinking about a live action video game? I mean, it'd be cool if they did something for like Halo, but I mean, it's got to stick so close to the lore of the game. I just don't get it, bro. I don't get it at all. I don't get it at all.
I think they put Jason in there because kids' parents probably like him, or the older parents like Jack
Oh,
Black,
I recognize him. Yeah, let's go watch it.
And then yeah, they think this is doing something, but I mean, like you said, we're not the target audience, so.
Hell no, dude. This is
be a little
hilarious.
different. But what is this, bro?
I can't understand the movie for this.
I'm struggling to see who this is for.
Yeah, dude, this is crazy.
Yeah, same with Jack Black. Yep, yeah, all over it. It kind of reminds me. Now, okay, let me take that back. If it is like School of Rock type movie set in like Minecraft theme.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll shut the hell up. But like, this is just kind of crazy right now.
It's just crazy.
I will take that jacket from Jason and DJ in it.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I will do that.
Oh my god, that's so funny. But that's gonna be it for all of the topics here for today. Crazy 2 weeks here. We have Rostermania closing in closer to the season here. We got less than a month before Black Ops 6 drops on the 25th of October, so go ahead and put your PTO in there. I've already taken off that Friday and Monday, so it's going to be a long weekend for you, boy.
Yo, so I'll be coming back Saturday night, early Sunday, and I got that Monday off as well. So I'll have a little catching up to do, but we going to be on that.
We're going to be grinding. We're going to be grinding. Let's get it. Let's
like
Tony
Hawk, baby.
Yeah.
50-50 all the way to this computer chair.
Oh my god. Hell yeah.
I'm going to board slide my ass to the scuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, hey, everyone in chat, we really appreciate everyone coming in and tuning in. Thank you guys so much. Everyone listening on the recordings as well, over there on Apple Music, Spotify, as well as YouTube. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are the absolute goats, and this is an absolute pleasure to see you guys in chat. Mr. Mane, like always, man, thank you so much for everything that you do. You're an absolute mastermind on the marketing schemes here. Wouldn't be able to do it without you, my man. Wouldn't be able to do it without you. But
you're the voice of the podcast, bro. I'll be talking, but you got it, bro. You got the magic. I'm just here.
Takes two to tango. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for this episode here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we're gonna be uploading this on Wednesday and back at it in a normal routine on Monday and recording, and then releasing every Wednesday as well. You can check us out
ready.
Getting ready for that Black Ops 6 release. You can check us out on Spotify, as well as Apple Music if you guys are audio listeners only, and then we're uploading on YouTube. You can check us out, Blind Counter Podcast, on those selections there, and then you can also check out a lot of updates that we post on Twitter as well, at the Blind Counter on Twitter. But yeah, man, really appreciate everyone tuning in. It's going to be a great off season and some good games coming in soon. But that's going to be it for this episode here, and we'll see you guys next time on the BCP. Peace.